Now joining me in studio to discuss the Broome County Arts Council First Friday, Gallery Director of the Praxis, Anna Warfield, and Community Outreach Coordinator with the Broome County Arts Council, Zoa Khan. Hello ladies, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Doing great.
Good. So a big part of the First Friday Art Walk this month is the Praxis that is open, so please tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Praxis is a pop-up gallery. We're located at 85 Court Street. Basically what that means is we're temporary, so we won't be here forever, but we're going to make as much as we can happen in the arts through that space with the time that we have. So this month we have, I think it's 5 artists, 3 performers, and 3 visual artists. So Abigail Cornelia is joining us with some paintings. She used to work at the Broome County Arts Council actually. Nicole Palillo and Melissa Schmitz is doing a new media installation.
Awesome. I think that's so interesting how you take, spaces and kind of fill them and make it something part of the First Friday. I think that's so cool. So tell me a little bit about what we can expect for this Friday as well.
Well, we've got a lovely pop-up run by Anna, and we've got, a new round of artists. I want to make sure I say the name correctly. The Artisan Gallery, we've got Eric Lasky. We have a bunch of his works. His works are huge. They are taking up so much wall space on our gallery, and I'm very excited for a lot of people to see them. We have Joshua Lasky's photography in the Art Path Gallery, which is going to look beautiful. I've seen sneak peeks of it. Everyone come check it out. They're really pretty. We've got our Artful Child, Gatlin. He's amazing. I love his artwork. It's all very pop culture oriented, and it's so fun seeing that. And then we've also got the Recollected Art Sale in the Artist in Residence Gallery.
Yeah, can you expand on that a little bit? Because I think it's very interesting. There's so much art. So tell me kind of about the Recollected sale.
So the Recollected Art Sale is basically giving old art a new home. We asked people in the community to donate any art that they don't want anymore, or maybe they were gifted and it's just not quite their style, or they purchased a long time ago and they just kind of want it out of their house. And we took them, we cleaned them up a bit, and now we're selling them back to the community. We want these older pieces to just get a new life and a new home, and it's a great way for people to just kind of see what's out there. We've got artwork from, if I recall, we got artwork from local artists from Appalachia and Enwell. We got artwork from a pottery studio in California.
Wow.
We looked at the engraving at the bottom of the pottery. We found some of those. We got artwork from someone in London, actually. His paintings made its way here.
Wow.
So it's basically it's like a fun little scavenger hunt, going through the art sale and seeing where are these pieces from, who made them, and hopefully we give all these pieces a great new home.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I want to ask too, along with that, so is it kind of like a buy and sell? So you guys bought them and you're selling them, or do funds go towards the Arts Council at all to help you guys?
So the works were very generously donated by members of our community. We do have a couple of artists who donated original artwork as well. We really appreciate that. And all of the proceeds are going towards our Artist in Residence program. So we really want to use these funds to give back to our community, and we want to provide a great residence experience for our upcoming artists in residence. Give these people a chance to show their artwork.
Yeah, awesome. I think that's a great idea, to rehome art and older art and seeing so much, different kinds of things. So that's awesome. And it's a fundraiser, which is nice. And going back to Praxis, so I want to ask the cross-disciplinary opening reception for the show Parable of the Talents. Can you tell me about that a little bit?
Yep. So as I mentioned before, we'll have visual art up and an installation as well that's new media. But on opening night, if you come by at 8 o'clock, we'll have a roughly 15 to 20 minute segment of time that is dedicated just to performance. So we'll open with Sharon Ball doing a poetry reading of new works of poems that she's been working on, as yet published, but to be published hopefully, as well as a dance performance by Deani James and Dane Redmond. So we're trying to get as many different art forms spotlighted as possible, but also recognizing that people want to make their way through all of First Friday. So condensing it into a quick pocket, but also hopefully exposing new people to, again, poetry and dance and things like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's interesting. And, going further, what is kind of the main vision when you started this? What's the main vision for Praxis and all of these artists?
Yeah, so Praxis itself, we wanted to we're working in collaboration with this nonprofit called Chashama. Chashama is a nonprofit based in actually Manhattan, and what they do is they go into vacant storefronts and they activate them with art. And so I wanted to help bring that to Binghamton as well. We have plenty of vacant spaces that are just looking for longer sort of retail, possibly businesses to occupy them, but are struggling to find that. And so I worked actually across last year to try and find a partner with a storefront that would allow us to test this theory. And so what we're going to do is, for this period of time that we are able to be in the space, is we're going to activate it as much as possible. The goals are to give wall space and experimental space to emerging and experimental artists, as well as, again, on First Fridays, mixing in various time-based mediums. So for instance, in March, I've already booked an actor segment, so we're going to have an excerpt from an upcoming play that's going to happen in March. So trying to bring as many different art forms together as possible.
Yeah, and you know, I was talking to someone yesterday, and having this job, I've learned so much about different art forms, and it's awesome, especially you guys, you know, once a month learning about all of the arts coming to Binghamton in this walk. So I want to ask you, with this month, you know, what stands out with this one, would you say, compared to other ones you've had?
What stands out? That's a good question. I think, well, partially it is Valentine's Day, so we do have some new retail coming in that's all Valentine's themed. We've got a little table right in front full of Valentine's merch, goodness gracious. Sorry, Valentine's, you know, artwork, a lot of like jewelry, a lot of little like pots with hearts on them. It's going to be very cute. But in general, just like the focus on giving art a home, I think, is pretty important this month. Like with the Recollected Art Sale, you know, giving all these older art pieces a new home, and with Praxis giving new artists a new space to display their work. So I think the theme of just giving art a new home is pretty unique this month.
Yeah, and you know, the perfect Valentine's Day gift, why not get a piece of art for someone, you know? I feel like that's perfect.
We've got so much like unique artwork, like one-of-a-kind works that are on sale for the Recollected Art Sale throughout the week. So it's definitely worth like looking through, and you might find a hidden treasure.
Also, pre-dinner date outings, going to galleries. Praxis is open shamelessly from 2 to 6 p.m. on Fridays, so you know.
That is a perfect, you know, get right into it, perfect Valentine's Day little thing. Exactly. So how can people find more information with Praxis and also Broome County Arts?
Well, you can see the link on the screen, broomearts.org, for more information on the First Friday venues.
And Praxis is solely on social media, so right now we're on Facebook and Instagram, Praxis_project space on Instagram, and then we're pretty findable on Facebook as well.
All right, well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and good luck with this upcoming thing tomorrow. Not show, sorry.
Oh, we're both going through it.
I know. All right. For those of you who might have missed those details, the Broome County Arts Council is hosting its First Friday and Recollected Art Sale. This takes place on February 6th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Praxis Project Space and Gallery is hosting a cross-disciplinary exhibition, Parable of the Talents, with a live performance at 8 p.m. The Recollected Art Sale will continue through February 15th, offering attendees the chance to purchase art while supporting BCAC's Artist in Residence program. For more information on First Friday events, please visit broomearts.org, and to find more information about Praxis Project Space and Gallery, you can find them on Instagram at Praxis_Project Space.